Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk Thinking right out here in the lab. What do I do for you? Fat Joe and all, but I'm doing my thing. Let's go. Right is the 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message and story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. Hope they're working out for you. I'm just going to be doing something because you keep coming back for more. And that's what I'm going to give you more. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. But all right thinkers do just that. Know thyself. My program is to get you there by any means necessary, according to my man Malcolm. So, do you know you? If not, check me out. I can help you find out just who you are. Just follow, pay attention, and get the lessons. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. They're willing to learn. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my eye, be true. And today we're going back to round two for Mysteries of Isis. We say Aset. Let's stay there. But this is part two. We're talking about Aset. This is titled Be Like Aset. Let me explain that to you. I got 2 pages of information here that I hope we can get that concept across to you. Let's go. See, Aset was able to realize or experience what the highest truth by practicing what? The disciplines of yoga. Nihas, she reached it by practicing yoga. I reached it by practicing yoga too. Okay. Through the power, watch this, of the yoga of wisdom. That's the one that did Sarian method. That's one of the yoga of wisdom that teaches. Now, which relates to what? Acquiring intuitional knowledge, aka knowledge of self. Intuition is internal. Knowledge of self internal. And here we go. I love this one. Right thinking. Bang, bang, bang. I'm in there. Okay. She realized, and we all right thinkers have to do this, that you could attain the higher levels of consciousness if you could discover the higher essence of Ra. I said also develop what? The power of dispassion, not concerned with her feelings, and detachment from the world, which what allowed her to turn away from the human life and from the astral plane of the gods and goddesses as well. That's the next level, afterlife. She wanted more. She was able to realize that, watch this, she could discover the highest secrets of creation if she could what? Unite the opposites. Yoga's a tantricism, male, female, up, down. That's the yoga concept. Now, through her devotion to truth and penetrating inquiry, yoga of wisdom, there you go, and meditation, my favorite, that's when I practice, that's when I master, that's when it got me where I am right now. So, and to rise what? Essential nature. She was able to direct all her attention towards the divine and pierce the veil of illusions, the outer form of an object. Knowing the hidden meaning is the esoteric meaning. She teaches you the hidden meaning of God, the divinity. That's what we want to know about, and there's ways to do that. Even though, watch this. Now, Ra gave her an answer the first time she asked for his real name. Like a nagging kid. There is it. So, okay. I said, knew that this was only what? The temporary, the relative name. Come on now, come on now, don't hold back. Her attainment in wisdom and her higher intuition allowed her to what? know that what he said was not the higher teachings that she wanted. She wanted more. She wasn't satisfied with just no. She kept probing, right? So Ra stated his position. He was the creator of the gods at the two horizons, east and west, meaning that all exists within creation, right? Is lower knowledge of time and space, meaning humans, we on a lower level, this is hell. In the physical form, our spirit is catching hell in the physical body unless we what? Enlighten it. Ra has three forms, and I've been explaining it to you for a while. He is the morning sun, Kepri at that point. The scarab represent self-created. So they open up out of, they come out full grown, ready to go to work. Okay, so that's the morning sun. He ready to do work. The creator of the day. He is also the noonday sun, which is Ra. When he's at the highest, we hear people say, God the most high at 12, Ra's at his highest point. He's directly over us. He sees all seeing eye, okay, the ball in the sky, the sustainer of the day, he controls. He is also the evening sun of the delusion of dissolution of the day, meaning the end. Alpha, sunrise, noonday, most high, at the end, going down. Okay, dissolution in the west. This descriptions, watch this, these descriptions refer to what? The 24-hour cycle, and Masonry break it down 8 hours refreshment, 8 hours to work, 8 hours to enjoy yourself. Work, rest, and enjoyment. Those are things that the Masonic order teaches. They break the day down in 3 equal parts. Watch this, there I go that 3 again. Right? So the cycle of the day. But in a broader sense, they also refer to what? Human life and to creation itself. Watch this. Ra sustains an individual's life from birth to adulthood and then to death. He also is the cause of the universe coming into existence from what? The undifferentiated primeval ocean, aka the noon, which is formless, boundless, and infinite. Before time existed, it was there. It sustains over its sustenance over a period of what? Billions of years. And its ultimate dissolution back into the undifferentiated primal evil ocean. I tell you, the concept is right now God is asleep. We're all part of his dream. We can live in his dream and he don't know who going on to what. You come home with enlightened spirit, he welcome you back home. But these 3 states of life, creation, are relative. Why? Because they are conditioned by what? Time and circumstances that we as humans have to go through while here on earth. We call it adversities. Okay? What is the nature of the entity who sustains those states but is not affected by them or changed in any way? Why? Who is the same? He's the same in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. This is the question which Aset was seeking the answer to. She wanted to know about the all. She wanted to know everything. Even though watch this, Ra's years are like 125 human years in the realm of time and space, which is the elements. They showed you in ancient times, they had Kunum thrashing about, they had Tahuti standing behind him, numbering his days. So all this is already figured out. Ancient times, I'm just trying to bring you up to speed to get an understanding of how they got to God philosophically and understanding doing the right thing will get you there. They didn't have to do nothing special getting college degrees and all this. That don't get you to God. It just gets you monetary stuff, which that's what you do it for, obviously. Moving on. I'm a spiritualist. Where we at? Now, rise 120 years in realm of time, in time and space. What is that as compared to what? Eternity. Again, you can live 125 years here and doing your thing, but the eternity, the afterlife was forever. You want to live here to get there. If you live here, just here, you'll never make it there. That's the concept. Moving on. Now, you had what is the 125 years compared to eternity? Eternity and infinity were Aset's real goal and not relative and the temporary nature of creation. She didn't want the record stuff. Aset was after that which is what? Absolute. And not that which is perishable or fleeting. Fortune, fame, name, reputation, all that's going to die out. Spirit, you go, the afterlife is forever. That's the concept that they live by, and they lived in peace and harmony for thousands of years before they was invaded. So I know the concept works. Even a billion years, watch this, is infinitesimal speck as compared to what? Eternity. When you put an expression down on something, that's not eternal. That's not forever. It has a date. Humans have expiration dates. Our human life has a date, 125 years. Ain't nobody got there that I know of yet. So it's out there. They claim Methuselah got 900. That's not going there. But time is relevant to humans, not to the spirit. Many spiritual aspirants, right thinkers, and the masses of people accept what? The esoteric, here we go, my language, exoteric teaching of the philosophy as the highest truth. But there is an esoteric philosophy behind all myths. It's told so that you can get the plot, understand the story. I give you a story with a message in it and hope you get the message that's in the story. Never mind the story so much, but there's a message in the story. They ask you, when you go see a movie, what was the plot? What's the reason? Again, that's what it's all about. This esoteric or inner teaching is right thing philosophy, and the higher teachings meant for those who are what? Ready to realize the higher truth. Everybody don't want to be a right thing. That's why it's about choice. I'm giving you what you need. If you choose to do this, that's why I help you. I do what I do to help you become a better you. I'm doing it for myself. So yeah, I can help you if that's what you want to do. Moving on. It is possible, watch this, it is possible to attain a level of consciousness within which one can exist for what? A period equal to Ra's lifespan. What could that be? Uniting with him, wake up to spirit. So when the body dies, you go back to him. But even this is ultimately perishable, fleeting, and illusionary. Why? Because for those who don't reach it, that's all it is. But those who do, okay, that's the difference. So when people who are seeking what? Immortality, well, how you gonna live forever? Nope. The spirit goes back, and that's where eternity is, in the afterlife. So, seeking immortality in the realm of time and space, or believe that their religion or knowledge is the real one, or that their picture of God is the real one in your mind, the God of your understanding. Again, my God and me may not be the same God that's in you, but it's all represented as God. So the ocean water is all the same thing. Every individual drop is his own individual, like humans. That's the concept. So watch this. So the God that you believe of is real. They are engaging in nothing but ignorance. Again, to believe something and not know is ignorant. They are chasing, watch this, an illusion. That's why I tell you religion, well, just like the ways to carry it in front of you, but it never satisfies you. Why? It ain't geared for that. Spirituality is geared for that, to enlighten you, to power you with knowledge of self, you and your own. You don't need, I don't need to go to church. I don't need to fellowship to know God. I know God on my own. I go to fellowship to enjoy the camaraderie of like-minded people. So I don't go to church to critique none of that nonsense. I go to fellowship. Sorry about that, but that's just the bottom line. I'm serious about that. Going to church don't make you spiritual, though. Spiritual people can go to church. Yeah, you can go there and hang out. But I study what I study. I do what I do. I fellowship with them and understanding what they do. That's respect. I lost my place on here where I'm at. Okay, here you go. So when people, okay, here you go. They are chasing illusion. The various forms of the divine is presented in all what religion. They all got something different to tell you. And they are nothing but symbols. Religious philosophy is only a concept to what? Help the individual turn his or her mind toward the divine. Thinking right. I want you to think about your higher self. I want you to be able to comprehend and understand the things that you can learn to be in contact with your higher self. Sorry about that. Symbols and religions are concepts to what? To assist the mind. That's it. Leading it to what? Discover the higher transcendental reality in itself. Why? You need to find out for yourself. I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. But however, those who are uninitiated, that means the unenlightened, that means the ones who just don't care. Don't know that they know, don't care that they don't know. Okay. But those who are uninitiated into the higher teachings, right thing philosophy, and accept what the myth on faith will be limited in their spiritual attainment. Religion will limit you in your belief in your faith. Why? Because there's a limit to what it can do. Spirituality takes you to the next level. That's what they say, the higher teachings. They will be prone to what? When you living on a regular level, watch this, you will be prone to egoism and erroneous thinking. Wrong thinking again. You're thinking, but it's erroneous and it's based on what? Your limited powers of your mind and the lower desires, egoistic thoughts and concepts. You need to raise it. That's why. Masons aren't master masons with 3 degrees. Yeah, I do know that. Or you have to find out, well, I thought you ain't nothing. You just found out who you are to a degree, just a little bit. You need some more work. Raise your conscious level to find out who you really are. There will be, watch this, susceptible. You will be susceptible to watch these. These is qualities of the ignorant and egoistic people. Greed, animosity, anger, jealousy, and hatred. Haters are egoistic people of what? Your lower self, and thus they will always be in constant conflict, aka fetters, with themselves, self-inflicted, and also with others because of their ignorance. They will repudiate the myths, stories, and spiritual philosophies of others and see themselves and what they follow as the truth. Sound like religious people? I don't want to call names. Christian, Muslim, Jew, y'all all feel the same way. And that's the problem, because if you believe in God, and you believe in God, why we together? Just saying, back that up. So I already know why, but that's just the concept. If we all in one God accord, we all should have one thing. No, we got other people with different agendas. Understand that too. They claim to be God people, but when I tell you about them, you gotta watch out for them. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up because one more. I got one more. I got a few more minutes. Okay. Now let's talk about right thinkers. Right thinkers, you really are what? Advanced spiritual aspirants. Someone who has begun to what? Unite opposites, begin to see beyond the esoteric form of our religions. You're starting to wake up to reality. You're starting to lift the veil of ignorance. I'm trying to do that for you. You can make it happen. Now, he or she begins to what? Understand that the true object of devotion in all religions, watch this, is the same supreme being. I told you that. I'm just breaking it down for you. I'm loving this. Why? Because now I'm teaching. Hopefully I'm getting my point across. Now, the same supreme being in its what? Absolute essence. Whatever you think of him, however you think of him, it's still just him. No matter what part of the universe, what religion where religion comes from, it is the same God, the same divinity, which is being sought through what? The myths, the symbols, the stories, which are based on specific cultures. Again, different cultures and traditions. That's why I respect the Muslims, the Christians, and the Jews. Why? They're cultural religions. They're what they believe. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't knock nobody's belief. Therefore, watch this, the enlightened sage sees no contradiction in any religion or in any form of worship, as long, watch this, as it's moving towards what? The realization of the transcendental self. All forms of worship which fall short of this will be limited and will call a well-dressed lie. Why? Lies can't bring you truth. Lies can't inspire and motivate you. They can't change your life. They can only trick and fool you to false concepts that don't serve you in the end. I hope you got the lesson. I'm out.